Derby initially started back in the 30s as a long-distance cross-country race where they were just doing laps and laps and laps, and eventually that evolved into including hits, which is now what you see. And after there was the glamorized and scripted 70s type of, WWE Derby, some girls in 2001 researched the sport to what it is now. And what it is now is you have 10 players on the track at any given time. You have one team on one hand, the other team on another hand. 8 girls line up, and they're in a mash all together, and there's one girl from each team with a star on her helmet, and that is the point scorer. It is the job of that mash of girls to get their star through the pack, and every lap that girl with the star on her helmet makes after the initial one is 1 point per opposite team, or opposite team person. So if she passes 3 girls from the opposing team, that's 3 points.
This is my 9th season with the Windy City Rollers. I was one of the first skaters involved in the league when we got formed in 2004. And by day, I'm a beer vendor at Wrigley Field during the summer, and I'm a bartender at United Center for Blackhawks and Bulls games during the winter. I'm also a commentator for Derby News Network, so I travel all across the world and cover the larger bouts that happen in Derby Nation.
I'd say the most injuries we get involve our knees, whether they're PCL, MCL, ACLs, separated shoulders, and concussions, unfortunately.
That is extreme. That sounds like the NFL.
It's very rough and tumble, and the NFL wears more pads than we do.
Oh, I see that. I mean, so it's not for the faint at heart. I mean, obviously, this is for someone that is obviously athletic, that has got a lot of grit, that is not afraid to be pushed around, knocked down.
And this isn't just a hobby. A lot of people would call it as such, but I would say for most of skaters on this league, this is their full-time job. They just earn paychecks elsewhere, because all the money that we make, that we generate under the Windy City Rollers, goes right back into the league, and we donate money to charities. And most of the money pays to put on this bout, to buy the track tape that you see, to pay for our medics and our physical therapists and our practice space. I mean, it's worldwide. We're going to London in April. At the end of April, London invited us for a match, and we're going to head over and play. So it's really all over the world.
Are the Brits dangerous, or who is the most dangerous international opponent, would you say?
London is the top right now of anybody outside of the United States. We're number 5 in the country, in the United States. Well, we're number 5 in the world, but London is coming up close. They're the first international team that came in and just about made it to the championships.
Girls come to you, or what's the process? How do you find women for these rosters?
A lot of times when we put a call out that we're having tryouts, it's by word of mouth. There's fans that are in the stands right now that you might see in a year on the track. It's just a desire, and now that it's not so much of an underground sport anymore, people are coming to check it out, and they're saying, ooh, I used to play soccer or hockey or basketball in high school and college even. I could try this. This is a great hobby because it is all a volunteer sport. We don't get paid for it. One penny. We pay for all of our uniforms, our gear, our travel. So it does take a very unique woman that wants to come play this, but it also takes a unique set of women and men to support us and facilitate all of the bout production and the refereeing and the scorekeeping, and that is both a co-ed thing. But the women on the track, female only.
Do you feel like this is a great place to kind of not only release some tension, but express yourself and really bond with other women?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's an excellent place. You come together and you're a team, and so you have that immediate bond. Everybody's here for the drive for competition, the drive for it's being in shape. It's a huge amount of camaraderie, and that ties us all together immediately.
Well, it's very obvious here, and we appreciate and respect what you guys are doing, and good luck in London, and all the best.
Thanks so much for